Okay guys, so we are now on our way to Sunnydale. To see Ellen G. White's home. Cooranbong community.
Rainbow.
Rainbow.
What is rainbow? Oh, we are here now.
See that old time in there?
Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one. Ellen G. White's house is here.
So near.
Yeah. So, we're going inside. Sunnyside historic home. So finally we are here in Ellen G. White's home.
Seventh-day Adventists.
We are all one group.
Seventh-day Adventism was brought to Australia in 1885. Choosing to be, she decided she would buy this property. And originally, the railway line from Sydney
So here is it. Wow. These two paths was originally owned by Mrs. Ellen G. White.
she had to stand on that to be
Walay sugat din. Walay
over
sugat.
the top of the pulpit. For many years that pulpit was the pulpit of the Avondale Memorial Church, and the present pulpit of the Memorial Church, the main pulpit, is in exactly the same location as that place. I'd like to draw your attention, please, to the sign up here. It says Seventh-day Adventist Camp Meeting. Okay. Now, in those days, Ashfield, of course, was the first camp meeting in Sydney after the one at Melbourne. First one was in Melbourne, then there was one in Sydney, 1894. Those were posters which were printed by the hundreds, if not thousands sometimes, and circulated to the district to tell people that the camp meeting was coming. Okay. In 1896, they printed something like that for the Adelaide camp meeting, the first one in South Australia. And they printed 10,000 copies, and the members went around circulating them into letterboxes, etc., to tell the people in Adelaide that the Adventists were coming. But it also told they had to have police bringing it immediately outside the main entranceway and carried on, etc., etc. So Ellen White said, do not transferred to Dunedin in New Zealand. And 5 years later, he did exactly the same thing to the camp meeting in New Zealand as he did to the one, and I will promise I can't tell you the answers.
So this is Ellen G. White's handwritten samples and printed form. Original handwritten.
You know, one time Ellen White had a vision
It is not.
Here.
It's half written in New Zealand. Okay.
The Desire of Ages.
Yeah.
The early part of it was written in Napier, New Zealand. I've actually been on the property where that half was written because I was pastor there for 6 years. All right. Interestingly enough, in the first half of Desire of Ages, Ellen White chose to use some translations, the Revised Version. Okay. Now, many Adventists, older Adventists, believe there's only one Bible, and that's the King James Version.
Yeah.
Okay. Interestingly enough, the Revised Version had only been out 18 months when Ellen White began writing Desire of Ages. And for the first half that she wrote Desire of Ages, she used the Revised Version translation.
Okay.
When she came to Australia to finish it off, the book off, she doesn't use. She either gave away the Revised Version or had borrowed it in New Zealand, but didn't have it in Australia. It's a very interesting observation as you read through that book. Okay.
Okay. Ladies, Lucky, it's a story.
One of the most popular books that Ellen White wrote was Christ's Object Lessons. There's a copy there. Husband was a big businessman in Auckland. Okay, they had 2 children. Their marriage was rocky. They went for a holiday to a beach resort where later the Auckland Adventist Hospital was built, not in existence anymore. Behind you.
This Bible belongs to Mabel, the granddaughter of Ellen G. White, dated in August 1896. Wow. It was their custom before to lift the Bible on the pulpit of the Avondale Village Church. Okay, so it's a very big one.
This is Ellen G. White's. This is Ellen G. White's bedroom.
Pagkabalo nila nag-restore nga building, ipangbalik nila ang pinatag nila, right? So kani original niya. Ang bed po, no? Bed.
It's interesting what you find under there.
I know. Irina, what is your name? Here.
This is her gown. Her clothes. This dressing gown belongs to Ellen G. White in 1890s.
True. I think someone said a lady.
Sa taas, she weighed. Ellen White there. Tingala ko rin. Gamay din.
To get away, and in the 1892 camp meeting, her son was in New Zealand and encouraged Metcalfe Hare to come to Avondale to start the work of the college. He arrived and pitched a tent on the property and lived with his wife and 2 children in the tent while they cleared the land. Okay. Okay, while you were to get etc. because of the work that they did.
This is Avondale Health Retreat that was opened in December 27, 1899. Okay, so this is the kitchen of Ellen G. White.
Original knife.
Kaya na, hindi ko pag mo magluto sa Ellen G. White.
Napasagalingan, oh. Tulingan.
Ano ang lahat ng mga gamit?
Ang ihang plansa, oh. Mana yung plansa, pero timbog ata, gamay kayo, pero timbog ata, pag tinang ipit ng kamoda natin sa.
Saan ka din, no?
Look.
Oh, wala, di rin na.
This is another bedroom. I think this is another bedroom.
We can go upstairs.
Now we can go upstairs. Oh, okay. This is children's room.
Iyan ang anak. Ako, wala man yung sa una, gisurado man eh. Basig ako, basig.
Uso kita ka rin ulas ka sa una.
Nagana kay Garinon.
Childcare. Childcare. Childcare daw. Childcare.
Para anak kayo, oy.
Oh, yan. Mga siya, yung sewing machine.
When
Box.
they tell about
This is like the conference room of Ellen G. White here at the second floor. This is at the second floor, and this is what you can see. This is the meeting hall of Mrs. Ellen G. White. Probably, if she wants to talk to some of her staff, right, for this privilege of remembering your hard work for us. Meetings adjourned. So guys, we are done with our tour inside the house, but we still have to go somewhere there, and what else we can see, we'll go. This is Adventist Heritage and Archives Office.
It was actually, she and her husband came from New Zealand. The main one is in Morocco, but in those days the main one was at Dorset.
This is the back portion of Ellen G. White's home. I think so. This is a very big tree. I think long time ago. So this is the back portion of Ellen G. White's house here in Cooranbong, Australia. And this is her backyard. You see a deep well here and her orchard here at the back.